Good morning, it's Harvey Jackson. Just going to get through some news items. The USDA found the U.S. With the smallest wheat crop in 54 years. The market is actually going to be pricing some of that in. It actually went limit up on Kansas and near limit. Well, not quite near limit on wheat, spring wheat, but we'll just have a look at it here. From Rabobank, I just the graphic here of when was the last time we actually had these kind of yields, and it goes all the way back into the 60s there. So, that's a long time. And you can see another graphic of just what was leading and what actually trailed off. So wheat is, of classes very close to the top there. WASDE report, and this is just looking at carry out. There's always wheat carry out if like in the higher numbers, and expect it to be down to just under 350,000 tons, or yeah, stocks to use, sorry, close to 35% and down to 275, sorry. And you can see soybeans, in the 30s as well, and then corn is down into the 20s as far as carryouts. Just the Karen Braun just talking about the wheat here. Weather has challenged winter wheat this year, and condition ratings have plunged. So this is where the headline of the 54 years comes from. Brian just has a graphic of ending stocks, world ending stocks. So sure, U.S. has a problem until there's others having a problem, which still is very possible. We still got very sufficient ending stocks of all wheat classes. And here we are. Here's the numbers as they got traded. Uh, you Corn and soybeans were close to the numbers, but wheat was well below the expectations. Drought conditions headline. So there's a wheat tour going on in Kansas, and you're talking about the conditions. So drought is the player in there, but it's going to, with the rest of the world actually having wheat, it's going to have a hard time continuing to rally much more. And as we see on the markets today, it is a little bit higher, even though it had the possibility of trading 70 cents. It only went limit yesterday and didn't trade much more than that. This is just from some of the graphics there as well. Wheat production uh, contracts while consumption is nearly flat. So here's your consumption is basically flattened right out, and we're still going to be chewing through some of that stocks. Same thing with corn. Just another part of the headline. Looks like there's going to be some waves of weather going through here. The plains precipitation chances are on Sunday. Well, we'll see. You can see that there's looks like rain there as well. Here's your snow, and I'm just highlighting when it's coming in. So basically, Monday, Tuesday, looks like there's going to be some snow in Saskatchewan, Alberta, and parts of Manitoba there as well. Cold weather doesn't seem to be the same. Uh, it's not no effect until we get to maybe uh, like next week, the 19th. It says here. They did update the drought monitor. There's still soil moisture is quite deficient in that area there. So just have a look at wheat backed up a little wee bit. This is uh, looking at where we were back in 24 May, and how it respected this area here. And then we blew through there, and we blew through our Fibonacci extension now. And the next level would be at 775-ish area, if we could make it there. Still reward the rally, because the market is very likely going to figure out that there is still lots of world wheat, unless we get some sort of surprise here. Here's your Kansas. We're right up against the same timeline in 2024 May. Not anywhere close with Chicago wheat. And your next level that you would have to reach here for European wheat is quite a ways higher here. Quick look at the markets here. Canola is basically just trading sideways with a decent day yesterday. So your July contract is at 754. Your November contract is 765. Rapeseed is at 525, up $3. Soybean oil flat at 75.27. Palm oil is slightly down. Crude oil flat at 102. Brent at 103. and your diesel fuel futures at 4.13. Soybeans trading at 12.29, up 2 3/4. Spring wheat up 8 cents at 7.32 on the July, and on the December 7.67, up 5 cents. Hard red winter, the one that had the biggest gains and hit the limit, is now trading 7.50. So it's taking off over and above the red spring wheat with a premium. Uh, your Chicago wheat trading at only up 3 3/4. Let's just have a look at the markets here. So canola, just chopping away. We're still not. So this is the July contract. Still haven't made it back to those highs that uh, we've touched 3 times here now. So, and just a farther look back in time, if we were to get through these levels on the November contract, what other levels would we be looking at? It would be 8.25 and 8.47. Nice support here. And really, even though we've had the market kind of chopping away at the short-term moving average, it's still looking like it's got some support here. Soybeans um, breaking through, needs to break through this level right where just another few cents higher than we're currently at right now. November just keeps on going on the soybeans. Crude oil, it, it it's definitely looking like it's wanting to climb higher, especially with no resolution in the Iran-Israel war there. And your New York or your diesel fuel futures looks like it's trying to break out. Gasoline very close to breaking out as well.